Okay, let's get this show on the road. We are back with some more of our Genlocke. We're currently in Heart Gold. Hey Candice, how you doing? Oh, hang on. This has really high defense and resists normal. I could spam payday and get a decent amount of money from this. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to lose my Teddy Ursa within the first minute of actually playing. Yeah, great. Oh, I just hope I can buy another payday TM. That's a great start. Why do I keep losing things to explosion in this series? Yeah, I'm putting Crowbat on the team. In fact, I'm going to very briefly nip back to Goldenrod and see if they sold payday TMs. Because if I can teach it to something else, then that'd be good. Guess I'd better update the layout. I know at least one of them sells TMs here. Did not mean to go there. Is it you? No way! First TM I check! They still payday! Oh my god. Perfect. Oh crap. Perfect spot for that for now. Yeah, I'll BRB. Won't be long. Sorry about that. Life is just a pain in the ass sometimes. I set up everything ready for the stream. Went to the bathroom. Nothing. Sit back down at my desk. Go live. Immediately feel a storm brewing at the chocolate factory. Tried to hold it, but that was not going to last. Oh, Zoo Batman can learn it. Nice one. It's a good thing they actually sell paid ATMs because, well, I get a lot of money from payday. And honestly, it's on a stronger Pokemon now. One that's less prone to dying, although an explosion will still kill it. Okay. Togepi, I'm just gonna payday this because there's not much a Togepi can do to me. Or it can do a lot more than I thought with Metronome. His team is quite weak to mine. Swampert kinda does a number on him. Hey Tom, okay, so you missed a few things. So the other night we had 6 deaths. 5 of them in the Elite Four. Only made it to the second region because of Swampert. And then, in the first minute of today's stream, we had a death. We also had a death yesterday. So, yeah, I'd say we've had a few deaths aside from Metang. We're up to 9. It's not too bad right now. I mean, one of them was a huge power Gengar, which sucks to lose. Like, that's really bad to lose. But we're not doing too badly. Alright, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Wait, the one good thing right now is we have a very easy way to make a good amount of money. Money's never going to be an issue. At least not in Johto. I mean, hopefully, this Crobat survives into regions in the future. Because it knows Payday and it's holding a looking sense, which means we get a lot of money. So, like, right now, it's level 21. So, every single time we use Payday in a battle, we get 210 money from it. And yeah, so the situation with evolutions is, so, Dupe's Clause is forced. So, since I had a Metang in Kanto, I can't have another Metang in any other region. But, I decided that with Eevee, I can have an Eevee in each region, but it has to evolve into a different one. So I've had an Espeon, and now I've had a Jolteon. So from in the next region in Holland, I only have 5. I only have the rest to choose from. And when I get to Alola, I'm gonna be down to only 2 that I can choose from. Which is, you know, I thought it'd be best way to do it since it's got 8 different evolutions. Yes, it is. However, I don't think that's going to happen. Well, kinda. So, the situation with Glaceon is, basically, with other evolutions like Espeon and Umbreon, like, removing time-based evolutions turns them into stone evolutions. But there isn't an option like that in the randomizer for Leafeon and Glaceon. You had to level them up at the rocks. Or, in Gen 7 onwards, it will, you can use an Ice Stone or Leaf Stone on them. So, what's gonna happen is, in Gen 7, I'm gonna end up using Glaceon if I get an Eevee. And it means that I'll never end up using Leafeon. Unless I get one early on in Sinnoh, because the Moss Rock is quite, I didn't see what it's ending in. Oh, Pidgeotto, that's fine. But, in Kalos, if I get an Eevee, I'm using Sylveon. I don't give a fuck, that's the only one I'm going for there. The Icy Rock issue is one of the biggest problems with Glaceon. Oh no, that's sky attack. I did nothing. That's definitely gonna do nothing. I could be using stronger moves right now, but if I keep using payday, I keep getting more money. Okay, Venusaur can't really do anything to a Crobat, so I go back in and start making more money. It can do more than I thought to a Crobat. Okay, we're switching. Okay, how much money do we get from this battle? We'll see after we beat them. So, from the win, we got 1.5k and we got almost 1.3k from payday. I'm telling you, we're not going to have money problems for a while. And provided the Crobat survives and I keep bringing it to each region, we are never going to have money problems again. Do you have rollout yet? Don't know, but you have knockoff. Okay, this is gonna become a problem unless I take it seriously, so I'm gonna leech life. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Wow. Made me miss my physical move and then disabled it. Great. I'm gonna keep heading back and healing, but I really should buy some potions. I'll buy super potions. Can easily afford 10. After all, we're making the big bucks now. We really crit that second bite. Wow, they really disabled my payday. I wanted more money. And so you know what, I'm staying. Have bite. Damn it. How did I... Okay, time to get another gym badge. Is that it? A prime target to use payday? I don't know what is. Oh, I'm a little annoyed that I crit that payday. He just raised their defense with reflect and like... I was hoping that he'd then heal the ladybird and I'd just be getting more payday, more money. Okay, the reflects wore off. Oh, Munchlax, okay. Yes. Yes, keep raising your defenses. I will use up all of my paydays. I will heal, but I will use all of my payday PP. I wonder how much money we end up getting from this. Damn. Got over 3 grand from payday alone, like 5 grand for beating him. From that battle, we got like 8 grand. This is... Yeah, I'm very happy we got this. I was able to just spam it on that Munchlax. I guess we gotta deal with this in here. We already have Surf because Swampert knows it, but it's best to deal with doing this. That's 440. Yeah, 440 money from that. On top of the rewards just for beating him. And since Crobat leveled up to 23, we're now going to get 230 coins every time we use Payday. It's very useful. Hang on a sec. What route is this? That's 39. I'm just checking if where the farm is with the mill tank, if that changes the route, like if the area to the right of it is a different route. Just checking to be sure, because I'm not totally sure. But I know that's where I call it Gliscor to the right, so 38, yeah, it's a different route. So I guess we'll go and get an encounter, see what it is. Although first, what do you sell? Ooh. You sell claw fossils. Huh. Reviving fossil in Johto is post-game. But if I let a Pokemon hold it when we're in the Elite Four and Champion, if that Pokemon survives, then I can bring it. I can give myself a claw fossil and revive it in Holland. We're not going to catch that. Oh, come on. Really? Gonna keep going with the sleep and confusion hacks. No, I do not want your number. much money do I have right now? I know that before I took on the gym, like after I bought the Super since I had about 10 grand. 40 that. What? Okay, I didn't realize I got that much. Okay, this guy isn't gonna look another way. I know it just does the same as a miracle seed, but I like the fact that I have so many plates and I want to use them. I should buy some repels. Oh, that's gotta be fun. Yeah, we're not catching that. But we are going back in healing, because I forgot to do that. Yeah, that can be annoying. It's just like, can you hold up and just focus on what we're doing? You don't need to look at everything else. Oh, fake out? That's a really good move, especially in doubles. Yeah, that's fair. Now that, I could grind the money and buy those and use them. I'm probably not going to, but I could. Although, I will be grabbing some of these. In fact, I'll grab some of these now. Like now, right now I'm kind of rich, so... Hang on, what are this guy's levels like? Let me just check to be sure. Oh, 29 and 31. Yeah, I don't think we're quite ready for that. We might need to do a bit of grinding. Because his levels are 29 and 31. We have two 23s, a 26 apparently, and three 21s. Oh, this is gonna get annoying real fast. Oh, stop spamming it. It hardly gave me any experience. I might scream in a minute. I did not want to be dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. I had to. What are you screaming at? No, no, I'm screaming. I'm just kidding. It's not a big deal because I've got a Swampert. Very much not a big deal. She had Zapdos and Suicune. Like, who has two legendaries? Aside from me with Mewtwo and Deoxys. Don't want to talk about that. And I did have Rayquaza. Did what die? Mewtwo, Deoxys, or Rayquaza? Rayquaza died in the Elite Four. Well, technically against the champion. It was against the first Pokemon he sent out. Um, Deoxys is in the PC because Deoxys just really isn't good. And you'll see Mewtwo on the layout because that's in my team. Okay, if everything's gonna be strong against Crobat, I'm switching to Mewtwo. Get it some XP. In terms of how cool they are and popularity, sure. In terms of strength, I'm sorry, but Mewtwo wins. I mean, look, his whole thing is it was literally created to be stronger than Mew. Mew is cuter, but Mewtwo is stronger. Oh, don't be doing this with it hitting yourself. Don't be hitting yourself! Oh my god, Mewtwo! You might have a point about Mew being better. All Mewtwo does is fucking slap itself in the face. Oh yeah, Toxtricity is great. We won't be getting one during this stream series. Oh, I'm just grinding levels because, well, we are a bit under leveled for the gym. Like, he has a level 29 and a level 31. And aside from Jolteon, I don't think anything on the team is really ready to deal with that. Because Charles Darwin. Like, Eevee is the evolution Pokemon. Yeah, I named it Eevee. I didn't know which one I was going to evolve it into at the time. Didn't know what I was going to evolve it into, and then the department store sold Thunderstones, so I was like, well, when in Rome. I had access to evolve it into Jolteon, and I'm like, well, like, I'm going to be using... If I get an Eevee in every region, I'm going to use all but one evolution. And I think the one I'm not going to use is, unless I get an Eevee in Sinnoh, the one I'm not using is Leafeon. And then I still might not use Leafeon. It honestly depends on what my team is at the time. Let me check something. Okay. So, the trainers I could fight. Wait, 70 to see friends in person? Yeah, that is not cheap. Okay, I think we can afford to face some of the trainers in the gym. But we can't take on the gym leader yet. Yeah, we can definitely face some of the trainers. If not all of them. If it was one shot to kill with any move then, and I'm using a Crobat, then I'm gonna go with Payday. Get the money. Like right there. Yeah, moves like Leech Life are great. Oh, it's another Munchlax. It's time for money. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch out and back in. Because my defense was at -6 and I do not want it to stay that way. Perfect to get XP for Zoomies. Hang on, let me check something. Oh yeah. So yeah, the gym leader has a level 29 and 31, and we're a little under leveled for that still. I just thought I'd come in here and beat up on the trainers for XP. Hmm. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I want to level Skippy. How much money do I have right now, though? 17k. Okay. Really? Just... He got the triple protect? Just give me a sec. I'm gonna have to heal. Because I wasted PP. Because it just spammed protect. These things are starting to get really annoying with the spamming protect. What happened to all the Manectric here? They'd be good to grind Swampert on. Hey, don't you put thine out of context quotes. Yeah, good point. Uh, There are people who, if they hear me say something like that on the stream, they will put it in that chat. And honestly, I can't blame them for it, but still. Yeah, that's fair. Just one sec, I'm sorting something. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it has. Um, I'll probably be down to play some Apex after the stream, but it depends when I finish the stream, to be honest. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I only went over this way to use this Pokemon Center because it was closer. You know, there's still some trainers in the lighthouse that we haven't beaten. And we can also grab the items from there. The issue here is that Johto is just wild for the levels. It's not balanced at all. So it just means that we have to grind on lower level Pokemon to beat the higher leveled ones to just end up fighting lower leveled ones again. Okay, the only two Pokemon that are still behind on levels are Mewtwo and Blossom. So like, you just need to grind those two up. No, while we're here. You know, when in Rome. You know, I'll pick up the phone this one time. What do you want? Cool. Not gonna do that. Okay, that's cool to know at least. Let me check Jasmine's team levels. I know Chuck has a 29 and a 31. 30, 30, 36. Yep. We're dealing with Chuck first. And I would argue that whilst we are going to fight trainers on the way there, we could just deal with them now without doing any more grinding. Okay, I have battled you. I have battled you. I have not battled you. You're in trouble. I'm sorry. Does everyone on this route have two legendaries? We'll lead with Zubat, man. Just for the extra cash. Okay, actually, this was probably the best lead for me. I only used Payday because I was expecting him to heal if I used Wing Attack. Oh, crit. Perfect. Well, I guess that works. Magma Storm, not using that. Terrible move. Okay, it's like, it's only got 75 accuracy and 100 power, so it's like, why would I ever use it? She has 2 level 30s and a level 36, and I'm gonna have to grind because my strongest Pokemon, right now, let's be honest, is Swampert. And what if she, what if her level 36 is a, a really strong grass type, or what if it's a legendary? You know, just not really worth the risk. Okay, I'm kind of terrified that Garfy is going to blow up in my face. So I'm switching to one of my bulkiest ones, which also has ground coverage. So, okay. Taken care of. Not a threat. I'm all about that cash money. Now, if I grind up my Quilava, that would be a good idea. Because, then that can handle grass types. And, and Swampert can just handle everything else. Do I have that? Oh. Where did they sell those? I know there's somewhere that they sold Lucky Egg. And it might have been the department store to be honest, but I'm just thinking if I can get a Lucky Egg, that will actually speed up grinding a lot. I was just thinking it was not here. Okay. Although while we're here, let's just buy an escape rope. There's something I want to do. I'm just waiting to see what these 4 items are. Awakening, Pineapple Berry, Yellow Shard, Amulet Coin. I could have had one this entire time. Ooh, level 24, and I forgot to check about Lucky Egg. I know someone sold them. If they weren't in here, they were in Martin, a town or city somewhere, but I know someone sold Lucky Eggs. Hold on. Let's just... Let's just buy 10 of those. Let's go down here, why not? There are items to be had here. We take those. Thank you. Not worth it. Okay, so it wasn't in the department store. Was it Azalea Town? No. There's no way it was Cherry Grove. Right about that. There's actually no way it was at Egg Boutique this entire time. The closest place to where we've been grinding. No. No idea who was selling them then. Guess we gotta do this the slow way. I'm not convinced of that thing's power. At the Lake of Rage, the Gyarados normally level 30 or 35. It's somewhere around there. Let me see. 30, okay. Oh, we're ready to go and catch that thing. We have quick balls. We have other Pokeballs. If we could potentially paralyze it with Blossom. Okay, I got a regular encounter here and a static. Let's see what the regular is. Oh! I might have to catch that. Hey, bud. I would say that's a terrible shiny, but we have an Electrizer. We have an Electrizer for this thing. We might have to take Jolteon off the team. Level you 14. You have Thunder Punch. I'm sorry, Blossom. I really like you, but this may be a better fit for the team. In a sec, we will check what TM88 is, but first, we're gonna give you your Electrizer, and we're gonna give you that XP share. Oh, TM88 is Aqua Jet. You know what? This might not be a bad idea. It's a physical attacker, it's a water type, it's got priority and its moveset currently leaves something to be desired. So, having Aqua Jet on Swampert may not be a bad move. Actually, why am I going this way for grinding when I can just go towards the Safari Zone? Just need 2 levels on Elekid. And I guess we will change the team on the layout. So now I think the layout's showing that shiny. It might not be though. And it does show some shinies and not others, so I guess we will see. I think it's showing it as shiny, but it's such terrible shiny that it's hard to tell. Gets better when it evolves. Yeah, so we're going to very briefly send this in and quickly switch the hell out. Okay, how close are you to leveling up? Oh, and it currently has Swift Swim. Oh, it's very not close to leveling up. If a shop sold, if a shop sold rare candies, I would so buy some right now. Sadly, I don't have access to any that do. If you only use Helping Hand on a Metapod which only knows Harden. Okay, let's see how close you are to leveling up. Really not that close. And what is your ability? Levitate. Okay. It's gonna change again when it evolves. Gotta say, Levitate would be pretty damn good on Electivire. I know I'm being careful about using Elekid for the most part, despite it being like the highest level on my team. Well, that's because, well, it's an Elekid. Okay, that's Droops, I can't catch it. Like, Elekid itself is not very strong. But Electivire is pretty tough. Annoying thing is, we have to level this thing up twice. If we had someone that sold rare candies, we could easily buy a couple. Shame that wasn't our encounter here. Old Gato might not be bad for me to stock up on. Okay, we can deal with this. We can even get a crit and one-shot it. You paralyzed my electric type, and now it just can't do anything. Probably give more XP than I expected. Which is weird considering how weak they are. You have Intimidate, I'm not dealing with that. Oh yeah, the layout's definitely showing this shiny. It's very easy to tell with electables. And what's your ability for now? Hydration. And I am assuming that with the easier evolutions turned on, it's going to be hold an electrizer and not level up and instead of just use it on you. Alright, without it turned on, yeah, it's definitely hold. Without it turned on, it's hold and trade, which is rather annoying. No, it might be a good place to grind. Over this way. We can also get an encounter here as well. Well, that's dupes. That isn't dupes. Do I want to catch it? Might be worth it. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I think... no, actually... I was gonna say, I think we could take on... I I think we could take on Jasmine's gym. Yeah, no. I really can't fly from here. Seriously? How far do I have to go to be able to fly? Or is it because I'm surfing? I'm such an idiot. It's because I'm surfing. You know, the layout should really show it as Grove Isle now, not Treacle. Well, that cloister gave pretty good XP. Wouldn't mind facing more of those. And less of these. Blades can also give pretty good XP. Staravia did not. Don't see this giving much either, but... yeah. This grind is gonna be slow. Ooh, Luxray gave a decent amount. I don't think this has a ground move at that level. It's just using Harden when I'm using a special move. Huh. Okay, so this is funny because Electivire normally gets Motor Drive, which raises its speed if it's hit by an electric move. Both of them make it immune to electric. That is just really funny. What held items do I have for you? I guess a muscle band wouldn't be bad. I guess we do a little bit of Team Rocket stuff now for grinding levels. All if I'm not mistaken, Team Rocket have low levels. They have like level 15s and stuff because this is Johto. Oh, 17. Not much better. Just had to soften it up with something that it wouldn't kill me if it countered. And then switch to something like Crobat. Yeah, that's not gonna go well. I think needs a better move than Absorb. Now we could take a look at the TMs in Goldenrod. Like, we have the money for them. Hang on. These are much better value for money than super potions. The annoying thing is normally you have to buy them one at a time. We do not have that issue. Right, they heal more than a super potion and they cost half as much. You the TMs? Nope. Next floor? Okay. Thanks. Hi. Okay. Payday, Boomerang, Miracle Eye, Blizzard, Rock Slide. Wood Hammer. Mirror Shot. Pound. That's Dragon Rage. Gyro Ball. I'm actually not sure. Right, Aerial Ace. And Dragon Breath. I was hoping Skippy would be able to learn Rock Slide. It's a shame. Okay, let's look at our levels right now. You know, I think we can take on Jasmine. But if we lose, it's all the way back to Pallet Town. And that'd be next stream, because let's be honest, if we lose and have to restart, I'm not doing it right now. I'd have to sort a new ROM and everything. Okay, my best bet here is to spam heals until she misses a jump kick. If she misses a jump kick, she takes recoil damage. Problem is, it's 90% accurate. I'm banking on a 10% chance that she'll miss, and it's a similar chance that she'll crit. You know what though, actually? Quad resist. Yeah, that does nothing to me. Okay, she crits the quick attack. That's fine. She crit another quick attack? Oh, why? She create another? Can you just, like, stop critting? Okay, Nido Queen. Skippy can deal with this. Okay, I guess now we really do actually do the Team Rocket stuff. We have got 3 gym badges so far today. So we could call it quits now, but I'm not going to. Well, it's a good thing I have a fire type. Dealing with Shedinja without something that's strong against it does not sound like a fun time. Because I wouldn't be able to do anything. Oh, of course, they all have Wobbuffet. And the more I level up, the more damage I'm gonna do, and the more that's gonna do me in. Okay. It's a good thing it didn't use, Mirror Court. But that would have killed if it did. It's basically, do not use Ember against the Wobbuffet. It is not safe. Hmm. You know what? I think I've just found a solution to the Wobbuffet problem. Hey Bree, how you doing? So Groval's Absorb is doing basically no damage because it's a base 20 move, but that's gonna help deal with this because every time I run past the Persian statue, the first grunt has a Wob effect. And I feel like this is gonna do the least damage. Yeah, that does basically nothing. They have Poison Point as well. That's just not cool. Oh, Bree, check this out. Yeah, this was my Gyarados. It was an Elekid at the time, but I had an Electrizer, so I've got it evolved. And I replaced Blossom with Grovyle since I got a Treecko at Lake of Rage as well. Blossom and Jolteon are still alive. Don't worry about that. Teddiursa died. But I realised the Veilstone department store sells paid ATMs. And Crobat could learn it. So Crobat is my moneymaker now. Yeah, also check out this ability, right? Volt Absorb. Electivire normally has Motor Drive, and this one has Volt Absorb. So, it's still immune to Electric, but instead of, it could have done. But, so instead of it, it's still immune to Electric, but instead of gaining speed, it's recovering health. And honestly, on an Electivire, I think that's better. Yeah, it is better. It's pretty nice. You know what? Let's not play with fire. If I get a high roll or a crit, then this thing could end me right now. Yeah, that's why I decided not to play with fire. And you know what? Now, we switch and just take this thing down. Hey dude, welcome back. Also, I caught a Chimchar. Which gym? The fighting one or the steel one? Because I've done both of those. I just have, like, there's just the ice and dragon gyms left. And I doubt we're going to get around to the dragon gym today. because we have the whole stuff with Team Rocket first. Not just this small part, but the rest of it. Also, I'm checking if Chimchar had a held item. It does not. It has Drought, which sucks that it's gonna lose that. Because Drought Infernape would be so good. But, tis what tis. Okay, that's an encounter, but I'm not catching that. Although, if that's what spawns here... Okay, it's apparently not the only thing. I was just like, if it's gonna keep giving me Metapod, I could just farm them for money. But it's apparently not just giving me Metapod. I'm not allowed that penguin. Mostly because it just wasn't my encounter. Metapod was. I believe this is one of the ones that knows the password. Okay, so, not the first time I beat Sword, but the second time I beat it was with a team of shiny evolutions. I think the only, like, trying to think which one I didn't use. What, which ones I didn't use? I don't think I used the Leafeon. But yeah, I transferred all the shiny evolutions from Go, and I beat Sword with a team of 6 of them. Which was pretty fun. Oh, nice. I don't dislike Shiny Rapidash, but I just think Shiny Ponyta is better. And like Rapidash's shiny did change slightly at one point, and it's like I prefer the original. Like its first shiny was better, but they changed it. This looks like a job for Skippy. Yes, for the love of God, give me a better grass move than Absorb. I already have that TM. Don't need it. Wait, I've been up this way. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, fair enough. Easter eggs are pretty tasty. Hang on. Gotta make sure I'm heading the right way. Right, I've been up this way. Yeah, so this is the wrong way. Yeah, sweets are better. Is it this way somewhere? Yeah, this is where I want to be. Answer disguise, I don't trust you. That's not Giovanni. Oh, I kicked Giovanni's ass before I left Kanto. I can tell that it's not him. You know what? Mewtwo hasn't done much for a while. I haven't really used it since it kept hitting itself. Let's get a bit of experience. Thanks, Murkrow. Okay, this is a static encounter after this battle. Now, what a lot of people do is they look at the 3 electrodes and then choose one. Some just pick, just select one and hope for the best. Some people look at them and choose one. I'm gonna look at them and choose one. Just simply because that's the way I want to do it. With a Genlocke and how many Pokemon you got, like, you get across the regions, it's... With the forced groups clause as well, it just makes it easier if I choose one like this. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm not gonna say anything against poison type like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start spamming payday. Or I'm gonna use it once. Nice. Okay, which one of you am I gonna catch? So you are Onyx. I think not. You are Dodrio. Eh. And you are coming with me. That's what you are. You are coming with me. Get in the ball. Okay, you're coming with me if you live in Aquajet. Or a Mudshot. Let's make it more likely. You know, we'll use Skippy to beat them. Thanks. Um, why am I going that way? It's clearly this way. Well, Ethan, stop trying to call me. Yeah, Bree, it's continued this stream. Ethan keeps trying to call me. I'm like, dude can't take the hint. I'm not interested. Okay, what levels are Price's team again? Something tells me I'm underleveled. Because that would make so much sense. Because it's Johto. Okay, I'm actually not underleveled for Price. Level 32, 30, and 34. Ling ling ding ling ding ling ling banana phone. Ding dong ding dong ding dong ding banana phone. I got this feeling so appealing that we should get together and sing. Ling 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 banana phone. Ding dong ding dong ding dong ding banana phone. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Well, what's left of the day anyway. That's what I remember from my childhood. Okay, we are switching out. I do not like this. And of course, I can't actually do much to it. I mean, I can still hit it. I just didn't want to leave Swampert against the grass type. Huh. Most of my team does not do well against this thing. And of course, he confuses me. For a while, hit it. Okay, there we go. Think I better leave right now before I fall any deeper. Yeah, I know that one, Tom. By the way, Bree, since you mentioned the banana phone, there's something else I feel I should mention. Badger, mushroom. I should buy more lemonade. They heal more health than super potions, and they're half as expensive. The downside is normally you have to buy them one at a time through vending machines, but I don't have that downside because I have a mart that sells them. Yeah, we're switching. Do not want Swampert in against the grass type. Least of all a mythical one. I do not like that ancient power. We're gonna switch. We're gonna pursuit. I do not like that crit. Livewire, I hope you got this. Yeah, you got this. That was one bulky ass Celebi. Alright, swap. Yeah, not gonna end up using it. I feel like it'd be a good idea for me to get a second experience share so Mewtwo can be getting experience when I'm not using it. Since it's falling behind. So, I'm gonna go up here and hand the red scale to like to Mr. Pokemon. Don't worry, Bree, I will kill. I just don't need to right now since I'm on like one of the first routes in the game. Thank you, sir. Fairly soon, I should have both Typhlosion and Sceptile. Don't know what their abilities are going to be, but it sure will be nice to find out. Oh yeah, it's up here. Now my rival's about to be an arsehole and ruin my disguise. Silver, piss off! Silver, I was not joining them, this was espionage! Sadly, Tom died while we were in Kanto's Elite Four, so this isn't espionage. I know it's fine, but like, dude has no chill. I really should leave and buy more of these soon. Now I'm pretty sure though that I bought them in goldenrod, so That's convenient. It's payday time. Whenever I find something like a Munchlax, I just use Crowbar because there's so many paydays I can get off. Fair enough. I hope you find something good to eat. And I'll also buy some old gas as well. I'm here. What do you mean it's Ash slower? I don't know what you're trying to ask there, dude. Oh! Oh, you're on about Apex. I haven't heard anything about it. Switch. I don't feel like I want that in there. Yes, Gecko. This one had Kyogre and Latios. And that's the third trainer I've found who's had two legendaries. But for it to be a Team Rocket grunt, like, come on. I would have liked a Latios. I would have said I would have liked Kyogre because that honestly is better, but like, I have Skippy, so I wouldn't end up using it. Y'all ever think about how, like, most legendaries, like, are just really rare, powerful Pokemon? Like, some of them may be worshipped, but that's pretty much it. Whereas the Creation Trio are actually fucking gods. Like, they're actually deities. They're not just worshipped. Like, they are gods. Okay, we are in a predicament. The predicament is if I hit myself and then it hits me with Dizzy Punch, Livewire dies. This is a better situation. Although, hitting myself is not great. Twice. Swampert! Hit the Regigigas! It's not hard, it's not small. Just. Swampert! What are you doing? He just crit me twice in a row. Listen, we all know there's only one true god in Pokemon, and that's Lord Helix. And before you mention Arceus, if it can be caught in a metal ball by a 10-year-old, it is not a god. Oh, perfect. A way to whittle it down without risk? Payday. Hardly does any damage. And, like, then, like, I'm also getting extra money from it. Okay, like, stop using Destiny Bond. Ethan, stop trying to call. First of all, I am in the middle of a very intense situation here. Secondly, I am not interested. Take the hint. I know I can avoid a lot of these grunts, but I'm battling them all because at the end of the day, Johto is a very grindy region, and we've had issues with grinding against wild Pokemon which are low level, so I'm just gonna take these levels while I can get them. Honestly though, with the level difference, like, the only things that have posed any kind of a threat to me here so far are Wobbuffet and Regigigas. Even Kyogre wasn't a threat. It's funny how you can send nothing but an emote and I know exactly when you sent it. And it's when Zigzagoon was on screen. Genesis has been getting some levels and catching up, so like, might as well use it against a Nidorino. Okay, before we go into the underground warehouse, we are gonna heal. Because, well, it's just best that we do. Sure, we've been using lemonades, but we also need to heal our PP, so we're gonna head to the Pokemon Center real quick. Yeah, Tom, my PP's quite sore. And now I'm gonna have to fight Silver. Because, whilst I may be in the middle of something, he just cannot read the fucking room. Oh, it's not gonna be quite now, it's gonna be as I'm on my way out of here. Kinda. Like, when I've done this door stuff and I'm gonna go there, like, that's when he's gonna come. Or, no, he's actually gonna come now. Yeah. Silver, read the fucking room. I am in the middle of stopping the Mafia. Oh no. It's the same thing that killed Metang in Kanto. Okay, I burned it at least. Oh, thank God. It's dead. It's fine. Bit rude, but okay. Oh, it's Sceptile time. It's about to be Sceptile time. That did nothing. Bree, if it can be caught in a metal ball by a 10-year-old, it is not a god. You gotta be kidding me. We have 2 volt absorbers, apparently. Oh, so you've been holding on to an XP share for a while. It's time to give you the metal plate. I swear, if Quilava evolves and ends up with Volt Absorb, I'm just gonna laugh every time I see an electric type. Because I'd have 3 Volt Absorbers and a ground type. Okay, what's the order again? Oh yeah, the order is very simple. I'm still gonna battle the grunts. This thing might have huge power. It's a 50-50 chance. Okay, judging by that damage that Sucker Punch did, it did not have huge power. I am not confounded by the doors. I just wanted to kick your ass. I did kick your ass. It was very easy. Yeah, I know, right? It was a bit too easy to kick his ass. That's something my team does not do especially well against. Well, I've got Genesis, it's fine. Why don't my opponents ever hit themselves in confusion? I can hit myself in confusion like 4 times and they just don't do it at all. You know what? If you're gonna bring the rain and just ruin my fire moves, I'm just gonna use water moves. Yeah. Bring in the rain. Ha! It's always funny when that happens. Until you get accused of cheating because of it. You know, I should update the layout to show I've got a step tile instead of go wild. I had the same issue the first time it evolved. Ockerberry. That's the one that reduces super effective fire moves. Oh, you fucked up. Oh, that was bad. Damn. I was hoping to get a double power earthquake there. Would have been really funny. Captivate? Not gonna end up using that. Ooh, lefties! Oh, we take those. In fact... I think lefties would be perfect for Skippy. Let's just heal up while we're here. Ah, of course, it's Proton. Have fun, you two. Uh... Dude has 3 quad weaknesses on his team, and I have all 3 of those types. He's just like, hey, Toxic Rock, quad weak to Psychic, I have Mewtwo. Parasites, quad weak to Fire and Flying, I have Quilava and Crobat. Alright, he was screwed. Okay, listen, Cleric Joey. So, we've all heard the rumors about your son. Yes, we all know Silver is yours. Get that boy in line. He is a massive pain in my ass, and he never needed to be. Come on, don't parents teach their kids any respect these days? Dude doesn't have any manners. I'm getting rid of Ember. Ah, yes, Archer. I'm gonna kick your ass now. I think this might be the best route. Or not. You know what? I did not mean to, I meant to use the lemonade, god damn it! Ah! And the Snorlax does so much damage. Why do you do so much damage? No. It wasn't even a speed up issue. It shouldn't have been selecting where it was selecting. It should have been highlighting the lemonade. And now he's paralyzed this. I just have to hope that Skippy tanks. I need him to miss and stop paralyzing me! You son of a bitch! Fucking lost Skippy now! What can I even do to this thing? Well, that would have been fucking handy before. This thing fucking huge power or some shit? Well, it's official. Everything we caught in Kanto is gone. Ethan, shut the fuck up before I go and kick your ass. And Ethan won't stop trying to fucking call me. Next time I see him, I'm gonna break his fucking pokey gear. Okay, one sec. Illuminate is such a shitty ability, right? Because it just makes you encounter wild Pokemon more. Mamoswine, Illuminate. Crobat, Illuminate. Clefairy, Illuminate. Why does everything have Illuminate? If you're wondering why I put Spinarak in the team, there's a very simple reason. And it's because if I come across a Snorlax at any point, Spinarak's going to be 6 feet under. Even if it's temporary, I'm keeping a sack on the team. The Mewtwo was bad enough, but losing Skippy, oh, that just hurts. I was actually starting to think that Skippy might make it all the way to Alola. That's obviously not happening now. Please have a good ability. Please have a good ability. Not that great. I'll tell you something now. We might work our way towards Blackthorn City right now. We're not fighting Claire. I have no idea. We're not fighting Claire though once we get to Blackthorn. We'll be ending the stream instead, and I'll grind up some Pokemon off stream, maybe rebuild the team a bit. Hang on, did I seriously not get an encounter here? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the water somewhere over here. Oh yeah, we don't have surf. You know what? We'll just fish up an encounter. That's dupes. Again, dupes. And that's not worth catching. I guess it's an encounter. Okay, that's just rubbing salt in the wound. Alright, the Mewtwo thing was kind of my fault. Although, I want to point out that you'll notice the game kind of isn't sped up. At least, not when I'm outside of battle. Like, it's not sped up. But it's sped up in battle and in menus and shit. And I can't turn that off. Why am I struggling with an ice puzzle? I never struggle with these. Why am I... Oh. You know what? Since it's my sack anyway, I'm just gonna use HMs on Spinnerack. Also, to be fair, Bree, Dialga does fly. Yeah, seriously, they did get sat on by it. It's like that Gibby finisher. You know that finisher where Gibby just jumps on you? Yeah, it was like that. Now, I think the most important things to keep alive, to bring to other regions, are Electivire, because it's a shiny Electivire and I want to keep that. And Crobat, because with Payday and the Looking Sense, that's our money maker. Now, I don't have issues with most strength puzzles, I just don't like this one. Because you can't fucking see everything. Like, whose idea was this? Whose idea was this to make you go through ice puzzle where you can't see? Like, which fucking genius decided, hey, let's make an ice puzzle where they can't see where they're fucking going? Oh, I fucking hate this puzzle. Seriously, come on. Hey, let's show them half of the room they're in while they slide around. I am this fucking close to Alt F4 in the game. You know what? I'm going on Wikipedia. And I'm pulling up a fucking map of this place! So I can actually see the entire thing. I'm not taking a breather. I'm going on Bulbapedia and looking at a fucking map. Oh, of course. I know, I messed that up. Oh, I'm going to abuse the hell out of that. Grinding isn't going to take as long now. So I can just payday for money and grab the candies. And the movie learners over there, I am not catching that. So much for one of my last encounters in Johto. But, Murututu's there. And I can buy heart scales. It's this one. So like, if we just, very quickly... Let's see, what can you relearn? I think Fire Punch is an obvious choice here. Your moveset right now is terrible. Your moveset is also not great, but... One of the things that makes Sceptile kind of suck after the physical special split is it's a special attacker plagued with a physical moveset. I'm sorry, but I'm not catching this. When we're this late in the game and we have a Typhlosion, it's not worth it when I could get a Growlithe in another region. It's best to save that. It How come you can't, Tom? Ah, fair enough. Hmm. Alright, you know what? We are going to end it there. And in the meantime, off stream, I'm gonna end up doing some grinding. And hopefully, I'll rebuild the team a bit better than it is now. But it's not going to be better than it was because we don't have Swampert anymore. Which sucks. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you all